Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, riveting, and amazing, spectacular Propagandacast from your host, Pearl Dane, the one, the only master propaganda hero of sight, defender of the fatherland, off here to 1v1 on glorious Nexus. In the west, it is Orangepest, here calling himself worldwide, fighting for the Wehrmacht, Germany, Deutschland, taking on the role here of the... Let's just go with first Panzer shown here with strategic reserves and mobile offensive chosen featuring counterattack tactics, Panzer Tactician, Austrian reserves, Pumas, and the command tank here with anti-tank and infantry Panzerfaust bulletins. Versus in the east it is Nagano, aka Nicko, fighting for the Red Army of the Soviet Union, Comrade Stalin, here taking on the role of the 6th Mechanized Corps with guard motor, urban defense, and defensive tactics with artillery infantry. A double contract here for Nagano, aka Nicko, and a Grenadier MD4 with their Orangepest. As always, a big hearty thanks to my patrons and supporters, my own personal company of heroes. You too can join their ranks by pledging on Patreon. You can always donate. Links in the description. And I'll let you know, comment, like, share, subscribe, press the bell button. Keep those YouTube algorithms flowing. So we're sitting out here aggressively with Nagano and with Orangepest. Nicko, I need to give him Nicko. But anyways, trouble comes there for Nicko. In the south, we've got Pioneers in from 14 units, falling a bit back here in the face of Orangepest advance. Grab the carp on there as well. Northern fuel being seized here. Bold pressure by Nagano. But basically, so he doesn't say, for example, oh, commit, I suppose, into one point, so he can always just have one other secured. Third conscript almost done there. In units spawn to the building, quickly scouring it for any hidden fascist or any hidden caches of vodka. Hey, look, I found something. I think that's antifreeze. What's the difference? Well, one's going to make you blind and the other's going to make you blind and dead. So they're the same. No, they're faster. Oh. Got Northern Ponty with the conscripts. Machine gun repositioning. Pioneers falling back on his wing forwards here for Orangepest. Southern focus here. Meanwhile, Nicko's just making pretty much steady progress across the map here with not much resistance from Orangepest. Fourth conscript on the way there. Doctrinally, hard to say which one this plays into, since none of them particularly synergize well with a lot of conscripts. Could be guard motor, could be urban defense, could be defensive tactics, though. It is worth noting there's certainly a bit of an overlap between light tank guns and heavy mortars in the doctrines. Morgan is there for Orangepest. Conscript on the fire there. Got the northern field with the Frontovix. And there you go. Fourth conscript ready. Machine gun blazing away. They're hoping to push them out, but behind heavy cover, it's going to take quite some time for the machine gun to deal with the conscripts. I mean, it can happen, but we're talking like, several minutes for something to like really happen there. Several minutes. Conscript flank through the south here, going for the fuel pump, but we already got here Orangepest for some colonies and heavy cover, making it a bit tougher here for Nicko to pull that off. Bit tougher, bit trickier. Ooh, telemine there. That's actually S-mines. Even cheekier. Definitely makes it hard for him to sneak through. They would have to retreat through there. But machine they getting flanked by a really big surge infinite push here. Caught Orangepest quite off guard. They clearly wasn't expecting Nicko to just come rushing in there. But of course, Nicko saw that as exactly the opportunity to come rushing through there. And now, of course, that as soon as that goes for the southern fuel pump there, very good. Fourth gun is good for Orangepest. So both sides going here in the infantry. But again, in the case of Orangepest, similarly, doesn't have like any way to take huge advantage of them. Of course, it's going to be like 4 grenades for light machine guns. But whether or not that is super efficient is another matter entirely. He's pushed off the southern fuel pump there, going for the car pot instead. Back here we do have the medics. We also get grenades up there for Nicko. Very good. So there you go, machine gun ready. But 4 grenadiers and a doctor with command tanks. Already now I'm getting a sneaking suspicion here that Orangepest might be trying to play for tier 4. Since already now at least has some of the makings of a tier 4 stall. Which I'm never a fan of personally. I mean, it can easily be proven wrong here, but it is something worth keeping in mind. They're playing against an opponent like Yeast, notice they're going for a lot of grenadiers. Are they going for German infantry? But if they don't have German infantry, it wouldn't be entirely wrong to then take a look at what other doctrines they might have, or at least you can remember, while the match was loading up, at which point, if you don't recall them having anything that might synergize with it, it might be a sign they would stall, in particular got some doctrines with command tanks in it. Grenadiers go in the centre, mostly actually heading off to go for the car point there. I mean, he hasn't really been pushing for a northern fuel point so far, he's placing mostly defensively around the south. All troops moving forward here do have flamethrowers on there. There are no minesweepers, so either didn't see the minefields here or he didn't care. Possibly a bit of both. Take down there for Orangepest, very good. Like to make a nice company up, also very good. Samex brothers on the fuel point. Car upon there being hit by the Grenadier. We got mines here. Lots of mining by the southern fuel point there. Lots and lots. 2.4 seconds a bit under fire here. Minor contact from the guys. There go more mines. He's really mining up there. They'll cook its body here and rifle grenade it. Like machines up to the first Grenadier squad there. In fact, we got 2 squads not equipped here for Orangepest. In fact, both squads here by the southern fuel point equipped with them. Not bad. Allows them to operate in their one dependence and allows the other Grenadiers to work with heavy machine gun. Armored car filling up for Orangepest. That's going to put some significant pressure on Nicko's forces here. Even with the anti-tank grenades. Pushing forward to the light machine guns. If not great there for Nicko's conscripts. There we go. Retreat here in the south. Pioneers pushing forwards. Mine there hasn't been finished. May want to get some minesweepers up there. Into the centre here. We're finding Nicko needs in trouble with the Molotov. And machines getting outflanked. The armoured car though might just arrive in time here to turn the tide. Or at least stabilise a bit there in the south. The engineers routed. Grenadiers moving forwards. Can upgrade more light machine now to his Grenadiers if he wants to. Though he's probably going to think push for a medic bunker before that. Armoured car there charging ahead here for Deutschland. Autocannon roaring away in there. Go bunker up there under construction for Orangepest inside of his base. That's going to be the medic bunker. Unless he misclicks, in which case it could be a machine gun bunker or a command bunker. Conscripts being pushed back. This pump company up there for Nicko. Very good. Thumbs up. There you go. Medic upgrade there for Orangepest in his bunker. Covers the country. The 222 there blasting with its autocannon. Heavy autocannon fire there, raking away at the conscripts behind the heavy cover. Further troops on the advance here for the Grenadiers. And we got the conscripts quickly falling back there rather than try to duke it out. Sandbag shadowed by the armoured car, very good. Deeper flanking in the south by Nicko, looking to catch Orangepest off guard, trying to focus more on the centre. Not a bad idea there. Field gun for Nicko. Obviously up to deal with the vehicles, but also perhaps he may be concerned about, some sort of armour rush from his opponent, in which case having a field gun ready could be an idea. They don't think Orangepest, quite frankly, is in within reach of an armour rush, so it's probably just to help deal with the armoured counter items and artillery support at the same time. Skirmishing there. In the centre, we get a push for the cut-off point, denying at least somewhat knocking a bit of munitions. Northern field being claimed now by the Germans, the southern course being claimed by the Soviets. So a bit more back and forth in terms of resources now between the two sides. Fans going to push back. No sign of further tech yet for Nicko. No sign of tech yet. Grab the point there, grab the point there. Armoured covers the conscripts. There goes some heavy autocannon fire. Joining getting used ground the centre victory point. Northern one there being attempted seize, but the Germans got conscripts going in there. Grenadiers there being upgraded with more light machine and Gewehren. Very good. Fun fact: the average Wehrmacht sort of Grenadier division infantry squad had 1 light machine gun per 12 men. That was basically the Wehrmacht squad, but typically they were more like 10 men, even 8 men as the war went on. Whereas the Panzer Grenadier squad actually had 2 light machine guns. So 2 Grenadier squads in companies 2 with a light machine gun is actually effectively a Panzer Grenadier squad in the actual war. An actual Grenadier squad would just been like 2 Grenadier squads with only 1 with a light machine gun. Little fun fact there. Oh, technically, probably more like, 1 with a light machine gun and then 1 with a veteran squaded upgrade, if you will. South Africa Grenadiers was the concept of the southern fuel point. Orangepest doing his best to keep the fuel out of Nicko's hands. Definitely a good idea there. Nicko still yet to take up. Orangepest could consider taking up already now that, of course, he may be concerned about the possibility of a T-70, and so wants to keep himself ready to at least call in the Puma before taking up too far there. Which is understandable. It's a very sensible concern to have against the Soviets. They do like pushing for the T-70s. They do like very much pushing for the T-70s. Even though it is still an incredibly efficient unit. Got a wipe there on Nicko and a conscript back to dust in service of the motherland. Next kill here for Orangepest. Excellent. There's certainly a bit painful there for Nicko. Victory points wise, we do have to lead there, but there you go. Gets a wipe on the Grenadier squad there. Actually, a Pioneer squad, never mind. Still hurts the Orangepest, but not as badly. We do get a tier 2 free rush there, very good. So probably not a tier 4 stall anyways. Very nice to see that. More content, in fact, having lost another constant squad. Good lord, this is a pretty tight position for Nicko to be in. And I mean, having lost 2 constant squads there within minutes in the first 10 minutes of the game is a pretty big deal. That is a really big deal, no matter the faction. Good lord, I mean, the Serbs can bounce back from it to some degree, and some of the other allies, the Americans, are probably the least affected due to them getting free units for the tech, but still, this is pretty bad. But Nicko, being the veteran player, of course, he is pretty much plays as the, you know, it's just a minor inconvenience. Comrade Commander, we've lost 2 entire squads! Only 2? You had me worried for there, Dimitri. Call me again, we've been lost 4. Grenadiers falling back here. Armoured car getting ready here for some repairs for Orangepest. Can build the support McCall to push for a fast flak panzer here. More engineers there for Nicko and the Red Army. Sniper? Alright, that's... I mean, that's a choice, but I'm not entirely sure why Orangepest would go for it here versus Nicko. I mean, I suppose you can bleed out the conscripts, but it doesn't seem like, you know, the most efficient pick, in particular, like, he's not too far from just, say, going for an Ostwind, which I'd probably recommend as, like, you know, a bit more armoured than the Sniper. But there you go. Tank it up there for Nagano. We'll have to see, of course, go for the Mechanized Armor Company. I mean, the 11, almost 12-minute mark, though, he's probably better off just trying to push straight for the medium armor rather than, say, hoping a T-70 could work out. But then again, it might also, like, prevent Orangepest just doing what he wants too easily as well. So there's some arguments there, but I would say, but most, you know, cases, 12 minutes is not great to try and still go for T7. But then again, we are dealing with Nicko, who's already lost 2 conscripts to replace them, so who knows? Noting, of course, no multiple sandbags. In fact, a late defense here by Nicko. Thumbs up. Very good to see that. Consular being slowly hosed out. Up north here, Pioneers, Grenadiers, all class. We've got mine troops up in case Nicko's remaining there. Thumbs up. Tank command done. Now we'll have some techs up. And another conscript bites the dust here. Just so many losses here for Nicko so far. That's a full 3 infantry squads wiped. And he's taking a minor hit there from the S-mines there. So what will it be here for Nicko? Will it be tech? Nope. Yeah, it will be taking out the Mechanized Armor Company. There's, of course, Nicko, of course, is quite aware of the timings now. And we could see another wipe. Holy Borscht, sicker bliat. Commander, we've now lost 4 squads. Only 4? Now, Dimitri. Call me when we lost 6. You almost had me worried there. We've lost 5, but that's not 6. It could soon be 6. Good lord. Is this actually Nicko? Is this for Ivan? With the Smurf account. Anyways, in the south here, MG42 push back with the conscripts. Now moving in there for Orangepest. But he's going for guards. Moto is going to hit back with a T-3035. And Orangepest is yet to build a support course. He might actually be going for that tier 4 stall anyways. Which would actually technically mean here that Nicko could make a T-3035 here work and actually turn the game around with that, because Orangepest then is going to be completely at the mercy. He can't even rely on the Puma to stop that very well, so Orangepest here may just have sown the seeds of his own demise. Or, you know, written his own ticket to the gulag. But there you go, T-35 there for Nicko, but he's going to really have to swing that hard here against Orangepest. Like, he's going to have to swing it like a pro. And of course, he needs to replace his infantry down the road. And there's the mine. Oh, up there. Armored car on the move, noting using infantry awareness to spot out any hidden slowed troops. All mines coming off there. And he can spot infantry, but he can't spot mines. T-35 almost done here for Nicko and the red arm. There you go. Armored car hits the mine. Kaput. Those mines have really paid off here for Nicko, not for Orangepest. I mean, the mines I suppose have done a bit there, but they haven't done as much for, I think, him as they've done for Nicko. Sniper gets a kill there, and T-35 is ready. And of course, Orangepest has no anti-tank, and he's actually building a support corner. I think he realised he might have left himself a bit exposed there, and has to, like, you know, backpedal here for it. He just, you know, really needs to work on his timings there. But again, this is probably like, you know, Nicko's best time to like do some serious damage here to Orangepest and turn the game around. Teeth of the rushing force between they're going to use here. Anchor and Socialist Wrath and Vengeance. Shattering their small post. Ground center victory point. Pioneers moving forwards. T-45 there with 1 kill so far. Panther almost done. Probably should counter that first Duke since the Panther versus the T-35 is not a great matchup, honestly. Not for the Germans, anyways. More mines. Very simply there by Orangepest. Thumbs up, as long as it doesn't get spotted while doing so. Panzerkampf Flieg effects bereit here in the south. Victory point being seized. We got 356 with 396. Pioneers been fortunate with the T-35. Charging forces shattering through the walls there. Catching the Pioneers. Panther Force shoots and whiffs the shot just like the T-35 there. Seizing the southern fuel point here. Pioneers being pushed back. Not going to get a bit of manpower to spare, so I think should call in some guardsmen here versus Orangepest. I think they'll do some bit of good there. Nope, he goes for more conscripts. I mean, there's technically nothing wrong in that. And we got a Puma here for him, but certainly here indicates he is a bit rattled by that T-35 and wants the Puma to support the Panther against them. Certainly working as a tag team, they do have a shot at taking it on here. They do have a shot as long as they clear the field gun. And of course, this will at the same time, those signal to Orangepest, that's Nicko, that Orangepest has gone for mobile defense. Like so far, though, Orangepest has always made no sign of his doctrine. So unless, you know, Nicko somehow knew of it, I mean, he's gonna, you know, be completely in the dark until he sees that Puma. It's that he's gonna be confused as to why the Oberkommando suddenly has access to MD-42s and Pioneers and Snipers. That one seems a bit more unlikely and requires, I think, Nicko to be a bit drunk. 4th comp squad there's again, replenishing the infantry losses with more glorious Frontovics. Meaning he's now had a total of 8 conscript squads. Roughing out the conscripts. Keep it engaging. Fieldman finally up north here. Puma moving in there, slowly probing here the lines of Nicko and the Red Army. Snowball saying nothing with the T-35 there. Close call, but not quite. Panther will integrate here at the T-35, punching through the frontal armor. Machine gun there, white as it was on the Tellermine. A mistake there by Orangepest. Clearly wasn't paying attention. And not Nicko's T-35 there shatters the machine crew, leaving now Orangepest without a heavy machine gun team versus Nicko's in. This is actually great there for Nicko. Certainly a bit problematic there for Orangepest. Need to fix up the T-35 there. Up north flank, but northern fuel between conscripts and gunneers. Gunneers with the light machine guns definitely have the upper hand. Even the conscripts do have a bit of heavy cover, though a tank could be dispatched to assist. Panther rushing forwards here. T-35 down to less than half health. Orangepest here going for the kill on the T-35 already. He senses blood. He senses opportunity. Nice penetrating hit on the T-35. Can soon go for another one. He needs to keep the first one alive, though. There you go. Panther hits a mine right in front of the field gun. This could be a loss here of Panther 4 for Orangepest. Gonna hit a mine as well. So many mines, though, from Nicko this match. I mean, good God. And Sikoblyat. He's laid down so many mines. They just had such an impact on Orangepest. That's an armored car that effectively went down to. Well, the armored car plus the Panther one, they effectively went down due to mines at the right places. So, 2 thumbs up there to Nicko and his mines. 2 thumbs up. Self repairs here, very good. Closely, going to be able to call in a second T-3485. At which point things are going to get a bit more rough here for Orangepest. He's going for the Pack 40. Is he playing Tier 4 here? He's going to go for like some more Panther 4s, maybe some Stugs. Molotov there could perhaps be handy if we get close enough. Up north here, Sniper keeps causing Nicko's conscripts quite some grief. There we go, good to go, rifling it off. Nice out in the conscripts, but no kills in the south. Making good progress, grabbing the southern fuel and the cutter for it. Thumbs up there to Nicko. Good maneuvering here so far. Again, his infantry preservation could perhaps do with a bit of polish. Okay, nothing further going on there for Orangepest. Nicko can probably go now for a second T-35 here versus Orangepest and the 1st Panzer Division. Puma, they're running about in the south, shattering the sandbags of the conscripts. Running up to 30 anti-tank grenades and managed to push back. Had T-35 on the move. 5 killed, 1 still no T-35. Perhaps Nicko is too preoccupied, or perhaps he's got something else in mind here versus Orangepest. Few possibilities that could be considered, but certainly at this point I think just going for more T-35s would be great. That or Katyusha could actually be a fairly good investment here for Nakano right now, and another unit bites dust in the air squad, so plus a field guns, yeah, he's lost 6 units down. Comrade Commander, we've now lost 6. Well, that is a bit concerning, but thank you, Dimitri. Let me know if we lose 8. For now, fetch me some tea. In the south, Cons being forged there. Getting caught here by heavy light machine gun fire there. Cons being shredded. Pack 40 with 1 kill. That is being shot to bits. And there you go, another T-35 here for Nicko. He could also consider Hay and Mortar. I mean, that would be fair cost. If we do get a command tank in out from Orangepest, is he planning to fall? What is going on there? Because a command tank versus likely an increasing number of T-35s seems like a bit of a questionable call here from my perspective. A bit of a questionable call. But it's routed by the T-35 command tank rushing forwards. Shot fired, good hit down there. Befehlspanzerkampfwagen 4. Catch them, they're stuck in the jets. Help! I'm stuck! Oh god, the agony! I'm in incredible amounts of pain. Please get me out of here. Oh, don't repair the tank while I'm still stuck. Oh god! Company being hounded over the command tank. Puma joining impact 40 as well, forcing away there. And there you go, full wipe on another squad of Nicko. Good golly, that's 5 constables wipe plus 2 engineers. We got 13 and 363. I mean, he's still doing quite well despite all of these infantry losses. Though again, it does help they're fairly easy to replace. You know, he may want to be a tiny bit more careful here. Snarber there being pursued by the T-35. This managed to hide himself very nicely as a shrubbery, avoiding detection by the tank for now. So they can only last for so long. Got the Puma, the command tank going into the T-35. More shots there. T-35 almost half health. Using the panzer petition there to get to safety. Thumbs up. Snarber shot there on the conscripts. Almost taking them out. Needs to get the conscript before they get finished off here. There's going to be another wipe. And there you go. Another replacement conscript here for Nicko. North, he got the T-35 going to go for the zombies. Nice hit from the Pack 40 there. Comes rushing forwards to clear it out. They could definitely end up fairly awkward there for Orangepest if he does get the Pack 40 handed over to his opponent. That did get fairly awkward. Constant fire from the Befehlspanzerkampfwagen 4. T-35 going for the flank here. The great hit. Constant obviously wiped out though. T-35 is heavily damaged, but I suppose we still clear the arc of fire of the Pack 40 for at least long enough. You could actually take out the command tank, at which point Orangepest is going to be in some trouble. Still no sign of further armor from those troops, for example. Main gun out there. Turret ring jam on the T-35 for the Puma. I'm about to go down into the Pack 40. I think unless it gets lucky. Oh! Looks like he might just be in the other T-35 to pursue the Puma. There we go. Almost got a T-35 knocked out. He was going to lose the Puma still. That's going to be a pretty good trade for Orangepest. Though at the same time, it's not like you can really afford to trade for long here versus Nicko in the Pumas. Don't get out. Missed an opportunity to actually get off an anti-tank grenade there for Nicko. That's pretty lucky there for Orangepest. Pretty lucky that Puma was dead. I mean, right now it's actually looking quite good, you know, because again he took out a T-35 without losing the Puma or the command tank. Pack that being lost could be a problem, but someone's going to start covering it with light machine gun fire. There's no way in hell that Nicko's troops are going to hold that Pack 40 to safety without acquiring several new superfluous breathing entrances. Command Tank's been knocked out. Gunner's nearby. We got basically 2 on that T-35. And Nicko's actually not far away from another T-35. There you go. Panther Command Tank abandoned. Another regular Panther for Orangepest. Still on the sign of the Sturmgeschütz. T-35 in trouble. Almost got it, but not quite. Nicko's Conscripts launching a valiant counterattack here, and there you go, command tank finally destroyed, ensuring that Orangepest has no way of getting it back, or for example calling another one and then recruiting that one to have 2 command tanks. Imagine that were to happen. Panthers moving forwards, and another T-35 there on the way for Nicko as the Panther 4. There's an opposite of the heavily damaged T-35 there, veteran crew. Good shot there, one more hit, but at the same time there's a lot of infantry above which could take out the Panther 4 there, at least if he's not careful. And almost got it, but pushing through the smoke here. Gonna get hit by anti-tank grenades, other T-35 are halfway done. No anti-tank grenades, partly because it's already expended and it doesn't have instance for more. Lucky Orangepest. In the south, fighting for the southern fuel and victory point is proceeding here. Up with the Panther 4 getting back into the action, that's going to be a problem there. There we go, anti-tank grenade off. Up north here, fighting for the northern fuel point, soon to happen here between Orangepest and Nicko, with Nicko in really able to offer token resistance with a minesweeper squad. Which is not really the greatest deterrent to a light machine gun. Another T-35 there ready for Nicko. And another command tank here for Orangepest, another Befehlspanzerkampfwagen 4. Clearly believes in its powers. Puma there caught with the T-35 there. Nice hit for the Puma, also got the sniper incoming fire there. Command tank arriving on the scene, which does make the Puma quite a few more shots here to finish off. Sniper there about to get wiped out. Can he finally get the sniper dead? Yes, he does get the sniper knocked out. T-35 didn't engage, got the command tank pushing further forward to gunners around the other side here. Puma narrowly survives. Another near fatal encounter here with Nicko and the Rat Army. We go 288 versus 350. Plenty of mines going off there on Orangepest. Gun needs to be careful, doesn't get say wiped out by a passing shot or anything like that. Guards went out here for Nicko finally. Took him a bit of a while there, but finally decided to go for them. Puts him at 5 infantry squads. The current firing obviously had a lot more infantry than that, but most of them are what we call dead. Constant 5 from the Pack 40. Sandbag Shadow. Goes with the conscript. Sam Norman Point. Tifa further being fixed up. Done with the sandbags there. Good work by Nicko. Very good work. Packing pursuit of the Guardsman. No DP light machine guns yet though. That's great for the Gundy wielding the light machine guns there under Orangepest command. Guardsman up with the command tank. 2 kills his name so far. Further quiet here in the base of Nicko. Comes with the gunner, he's got 22 kills ace level. Sandbags up here by Nicko. T5 engaging. 2 kills, let's veteran 2-1. More shots fired. Front remains tiny bit side there. Go Panther 4 ram here to support the command tank Puma on the north side here as well. Half H eventually in the east on that one. T5 shoots. Credit on the command tank, but he still needs more firepower. Mr. Nicko, he needs a lot more firepower. Certainly an interesting lack here of support weapons. No replacement field guns, no machine gun teams, and no heavy mortars. Back repairs going on there for Orangepest. Fire up north, the gunners going for the northern victory point. But conscious they're holding off there. At least 72 can pop a Molotov at the right time. And there you go, just retreats at this mere sound of the T-35. They're going to need to pack up and head home. In the south here, Gunners controlling got the light machine and they're holding up here against the 2 units. But I feel like those Gunners are quite outgunned here and will have to fall back soon. But there you go, Panther 4 to the rescue, and there you go, great hit on the guard, but DP Lamps can drop it quickly picked up, but still heavy hits here, forcing retreat in the conscript as well, the great kills, there we go, further might see another wipe on Nicko. How many units has he suffered? Fight there by now, 7, 6 conscript squads. Shots fired there. Nothing further going on in Orangepest base. Nicko can soon go for another T-35. Puma there, half 8 Turvets and the 3 roughly. Sandbags wrecked. We're shooting there, we got 284 to 335, another machine gun there for Orangepest. Not a bad idea to help contain Nicko's infantry. Constantly being snapped at here by the Puma and the command tank. For now, Nicko seems to try and figure out his next move here versus Orangepest. Orangepest certainly fairly entrenched here. And Nicko suffered some rather heavy losses. And he's no longer quite at the stage of the front. He can just like keep churning out conscripts without much thought there. So he's in a slightly tough. He's got Sandbags in the centre of Orangepest, further entrenching his positions, making them harder here for Nicko to claim. Nicko, of course, trying to launch a flank for the south and not maneuver him that way. You could also try and hook in from the north, try and catch his officers off guard from that angle. But it seems like so far here that Nicko's going to try and like set up a conflict in the centre that way, overwhelm his opponent. There's a shot at there. Mines up in the north to help further defend the point. Very good. I mean, really good and consistent mining here by Nicko. Again, one of those things I always recommend doing. Mining, in particular ahead. Mine the snot out of the map. Just goes in the south of the T-35 from Panther 4 with nice hits there. Closing another T-35 here for Nicko. Go to an 84 to 315. Molotov off, going to just quickly falling back as they obviously have no interest in catching on fire. Goes in the fire from the T-35. Pack 40 getting into position. Orangepest, of course, may also want to like try and build up a large armored force to help his opponent with and make some hard hits. Bringing another machine to further continue Nicko's infantry, I think it's a good deal. We've got fresh Sandbags sent here from Orangepest. In the south, Victor what makes use of the conscripts as well there. Armour in need of repairs. There we go, command tank racing straight for the conscripts. There we go, another T-35. They're finally on the way for Nicko and the Red Army. Very good, very good. Further fighting here ensuing in the centre between Orangepest and Nicko. As the guards manage to get the machine gun off guard and push it back. Excellent. Nicely timed there. So I feel like both players would benefit from some mortars, a bit of light artillery support to go a long way, in particular on a map like this. Field grenade to open up in the Panther 4 command tank. There we go. Shots bouncing. Puma watching as the machine crew gets grenaded. T-35 number 2 almost done. Command tank double knocked out here by Nicko. That's a huge blow. There goes smoke screen pops. Narrowly escaping here. Fun fact, this particular type of, smoke dispenser was actually stopped being used by the Germans fairly quickly. As it turned out, it was very flammable. So they end up using a smoke discharge revolver, specifically the Nachverteidigungswaffe, sort of, which could fire ultra fragmentation grenades or flares, and they just use that to just put, pop smoke as well. T-35 is the Grenadiers here. Puma flanking T-35. Second one moving in. There you go. Puma down to half health. Nothing fair going then. Orangepest base. He is now in fact going for T4. Not quite a stall, though. With more and more T-35 arriving, I do question the strategy being enacted here by Orangepest to try and go for something, not Stug related. He's been right in centre for the Grenadiers. The machine gun joining up to support as well. Panther 4 charging in at 10 kills. Veterans he won. And Nicko can actually soon go for a third T-35, which is going to be a real challenge here for Orangepest. northern field and gravity with the conscripts. Got this tank's moving again here. Orangepest definitely moves in this force to secure that center victory point from the Bolsheviks, and there you go, Tifa moving in. Close to victory on that one. Quick grenade off there. Then he is forced to fall back in the face of such pressure and intense firepower from Nicko's war machine. And there you go, he's runs away from another T-35, find which point again he's going to have 3 of them. That's going to be a lot of firepower we necessary to damage. They can soak up a lot of damage. But so far, Nicko's not quite going for it, but again, I imagine that's going to go for it. It could be maybe an issue 5 we could choose you, but just 3 T-35s is so powerful, I imagine he's going to go for it. I remember when T-35s could only be called in pairs, and it's like, you know, really, really powerful. It's just like 2 coming out, it could actually be really difficult to stop for the Germans, so just getting a lot of T-35s is a really powerful strategy. We got 231, so 305. Got the counter-ramming with the 2 Grenadiers, squads more counter-ramming here to assist defending northern victory point from Orangepest attackers, and then go quickly forced to fall back. Armor remains static and reserve on both sides, but that's partly again because Nicko is awaiting another T-35. Got the heavy Panzer Corps here for Orangepest. Of course, the question is, what is he planning? Panthers, Sturmpanzer, Panzerwaffen. I mean, versus the T-35s. I guess Panther would make the most sense, but you know, get a pair of Stu's can do that at a more cost-efficient level, anyways. But there you go. Mine's disabled here by Orangepest. Thumbs up. One mine that does not explode under his men's feet. That's an improvement. Hunting pinned down, one move forwards. Got the T-35s on the move here. Looks like a big push here for Nicko and the Red Army, attacking it with a multi-pronged attack. Not it's a really big prong, but you know, prongs are unrolled. Tanks being pushed back in the south. Other T-35s against all suffered heavy damage here from Nicko's forces. Panther forward half health. Close to 2. Command taking pushed back. Well, packs firing up there. Darts moving ahead here. Field gun moving to support as well there. Doing heavy damage to the Puma. Couple of bars as well there. T-35 backing off here now. The assault has done some damage, but nothing critical here to Orangepest as of current speaking. Oh, one moving ahead again. There's second ultra moving forwards. There's been caught in there. You go. Veggie 2 gain on it. Nice hit from the field gun on the command tank. Fighting from northern points as well, ensuing between Orangepest and Nicko, realizing again he's focusing too much to the center. He swings northward to exploit Nicko's mistake. But there you go, that seems to open up for the T-35s rushing for the centers now of the infantry. Bold, but seemingly effective. But there you go, target weak point, the stance of the T-35 himself is getting outmaneuvered, could get wiped here, which would be a terrible development here for Orangepest. Then he has a few methods to stop the T-35. There you go, Puma the doing what he can, ace a little bar away, and goes down to the T-35 there. A stinging blow here to Orangepest, who's now down just to a command tank and a Panther 4 versus 2 T-35s, but backed up by 2 anti-tank guns. That's a pretty dangerous situation here, and he's going for a Panther. He's hoping for the Panzerkampfwagen 5 to somehow work its magic here for him. Need to fix up the T-35s and grab some more points if possible. Using the self-repairs there, very good. Panther slowly getting to the halfway point there for Orangepest. Command tank being repaired. Slowly but surely. A lot of wreckage now. Things have heated up quite a bit since the start. T-35 there being repaired. Slowly but surely. Got the handles on the turret there are for tank riders to disarm Nicko to actually ride along with, so they actually had something to hold on to. Fun fact. Southern front being seized. Another fun fact, this is German War. The Germans also use effectively tank riders, though less official stuff, but yeah, they typically have like infantry riding along with tanks. So there's plenty of pictures, for example, infantry riding along on Stu's on the back of them. But there you go, Panther out here for Orangepest. Guns being shot to base with the Grenadiers, dropping it off. Nice shot, and there you go, Panther engaging, good hit on the T-35 there. 2 T-35 engaging the Panther, that could be a big problem here for Orangepest. Panther already taking a lot of damage, 2 and veterans 1, there you go. Down to half health already, the sheer number of T-35s just providing some serious firepower to the Panther. Which meanwhile hasn't actually done a lot of damage because it just doesn't really provide a lot of damage. And the penetrative part of guns really doesn't matter either. It's effectively redundant. Front of the flanking machine gun. Might want to be slightly careful with the T-Fed pubs of the Nicko. Front is pinned down there to the ground, but then U-42's command tank joining in as well. Come on, Panther watching forwards. There you go. Got a T-Fed. A great killer for Orangepest. Mistake there by Nicko. Pack forward was nearby sporting. Oh, when he's going into the line of fire, the Pack 40 field gun is a little bar away, heading northwards. Command tank is down. A great kill here. Almost got the T-Fed out there. Panther, though, getting marked here for death by Soviet anti-tank and crews. Shot whiff, though. Shot whiff. T-Fed's about to get knocked out here. Panther focusing the pursuit here. Is there any mines? There are not, but there's a gas going into block there. We got 212 versus 284. Nicko, despite everything, still has the lead here versus Orangepest. There you go. Nice shot on the Panther. Almost got it. Can go for another T-35 now here versus Orangepest. Pioneer's being shot to bits here by Nicko's flaky infantry. There you go. Self repairs being enacted. Panther new repairs. Panther falling back. We got an abandoned machine gun here in the midst of the muck and the craters. Coming forward, getting caught here. There are two grenade squads and the hay machine team. That's a lot of firepower, and I don't think the Constitution can hold up for much longer there. Even in heavy cover, I think their prospects of survival are slim if they stick around for too long. Attacking to the pursuit. Panther fall heavily damaged, of course, to the Panther. Still no additional T-35 here for Nicko versus Orangepest. He's falling back. And another T-35 on the final on the way. Panther 4 there. 13 kills, 22. Panther, no kills, but that's 21. So falling back for now, giving here Orangepest some room to move out into. Perhaps having extensive, which would then of course leave him wide open for a clean counterattack here by Nicko. So will of course be interesting to see if that's exactly what Orangepest does. Of course, he realises he could be at the receiving end of that if he spreads himself too thinly. So there we go. T-Fed for them two almost done here for Nicko, taking the first one heading southwards. Ooh, counterattack tactics. Thumbs up allows you to grab territory faster. Neutral one specifically. Looks like there was some mines, or maybe a demo charge. No? For some reason I thought that was happening there. Now we do get some mines. Straight into mine with the T-Fed telemine, in fact, pretty bad there for Nicko. Of course, he still has another one ready. Machine gun being hosed out. Pack 40 himself got the conscript machine forces actually managed to steal one of Orangepest machine guns and turn against him. Great there. We got 169 to 284. Panther not even fully repaired yet. Orangepest knows he has to commit it now or it may be lost forever here in the entire battle. Here's moving forwards. Ground the center victory point. We got 162 to 284. Panther need repairs and a pin on the machine gun. Victory 40 with the T-35. Could go for T-34 some 6 just for sheer firepower right now with Orangepest. I don't think that'd be half bad idea, but of course saving up for another T-35 may just be the simplest and most sensible choice. Machine flying away there. So all victory points on control here of Nicko versus Orangepest, who continues to bleed out now at a steady pace. Lacks manpower for more armor, and he's got plenty of fuel, but nothing to release on either. I think due to the lack of manpower. Panther need to force to get us some hits to break through the sandbags. I think she'll either try to outmaneuver him through the south or through the north flank, try to force a breakthrough in the center here versus Nicko, because currently Nicko's got a lot of guns aimed there. Panther southwards, but there goes straight to field gun. Ace level at that for that matter, which increases rate of fire and penetration. So Panther already heavily damaged and being properly repaired. Almost lost it there. We got 111 versus 284. We got more sandbags here from Nicko, further digging in, further entrenching, and further making any recovery a comeback from Orangepest more difficult. There we go. Looks like he gives up, concedes a loss here for the German army, a victory for the Red Army. I mean, Nicko won this despite losing so many squads, and particularly like the early part of the game, which is typically by then it's like a big problem to lose that many squads. But somehow Nicko just came through with sheer fortitude and skill. Whereas Orangepest, I feel like he'd rather fumble there with the mid game. Probably want some penalties, but I think you should take that faster. And I don't think you should have bothered with the tier 4 at all. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. I've learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment on it, tell a friend, tell a family, tell enemies. This is Imperial Links and cheers. Thank you for watching. Hope you all tomorrow again for another episode. Bye.